Hey friends, this is Dolynny TV ahead of round three, the Western Conference Final, now slated against the Dallas Stars for our Edmonton Oilers as everything kind of wrapped up with a bow last night for the Winnipeg Jets and Dallas Stars, and obviously an emotional game for Mark Scheifele. I do want to mention that as that's some kind of character right there to be able to go through what he went through in the early portion of the day and then go out there and skate, well, literally to the very final second of that hockey game as Dallas won in overtime. So condolences to the Scheifele family as we begin today's broadcast, as we know the Oilers, as I said, with Stars winning in the final second of that hockey game. Well, the Oilers take on the Stars starting on Wednesday. Personally, again, this whole playoffs has not lined up for me personally, and maybe it's not all about me, but sitting here looking at it, I was hoping for a Tuesday game. That is not what we will get. We will indeed get a Wednesday start and, of course, a Sunday afternoon hockey game. I can tell you all about the schedule. You already know. Trust me, at this point, with how I'm keeping up with the Edmonton Oilers, there's nothing I say that you don't already know. So, as we go here, what I'm looking forward to is just kind of how the Oilers match up against the Stars, more or less. That's kind of actually what's got me intrigued a little bit, because prior to the Vegas series, there had not been a better series in playoff history for Stuart Skinner than last year's Dallas series. So, again, coming off of a hot finish against Vegas, I do like the fact that we got Skinner still around, and he's got to start a couple of games here probably to begin the Dallas series at least. So that's in effect good news for us as we kind of look forward to seeing what happens as this team kind of wears on against maybe a more improved Dallas Stars team. I know they've had some additions and subtractions just the same as us, but maybe that Mikko Rantanen guy makes a world of difference. Not just saying. The Oilers were willing to do some big money for him if they could have gotten it done. So let's be honest here. Possibly acquiring him was going to be a difference maker for whoever got the deal done. So that's where the Oilers obviously see it right now. Is Dallas is a little bit scarier up front. Maybe I would honestly say maybe a little weaker on the back end. I know Heiskanen just got back, but the Oilers, they tend to take these scary defenses that everybody talks about and attack them pretty well. So we've found a success recipe in the playoffs when it comes to that after a couple of trials and tribulations there earlier in Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl's careers. So we'll take what we can get out of that, and you just hopefully exact same thing as last year. Although the big thing here, I'll say, Chris Tanev in a playoff series against the Oilers is never a good thing for the team he's playing for. This year, the Dallas Stars don't have Chris Tanev, so that's good. Good news for us when we advance to the Stanley Cup Final and play the Leafs. They've got Chris Tanev, so again, Oilers in 5, but there you have it. Right now, the Oilers just need to find a way, need to find a few guys that maybe on the Dallas side are a little bit worn down to begin with, and just keep wearing them down and expose them a little bit because of that. That's, again, what we kind of did last year, right? We really just took over that series in the last few games. So hopefully for the Oilers, and that was also in part thanks to Stuart Skinner, hopefully for the Oilers, it is an important series that gets us back to the Stanley Cup Final, but also a series that, again, just shows what this Oilers team is truly capable of, not just with the core, but outside of the core as well. So we'll see what happens here, friends, but thanks for being aboard here today. That's really all I got for you. Just wanted to talk a few things, and for right now, I am up on out of here.